When Jude left his village for Ghana, he carried only a small bag and a belief that seeking a greener pasture outside his country would change his destiny. He had heard stories of boys who crossed borders and returned with wealth, status, and respect. So he believed that all he needed was movement. A new land, a new beginning, and all will be well. But Ghana was not kind to him. Weeks turned into months. He slept in overcrowded rooms and worked menial jobs that barely fed him. He watched others succeed while his own hands and pockets remained empty. Every night, hunger and shame shared his mat. He began to feel invisible, like a spirit trapped between worlds. That was when someone told him about a powerful native priest who could make him rich without sacrificing anything. At this point, Jude was desperate, so he followed the directions into a forest. It smelled of damp earth and rotten flesh. The priest was waiting, as though Jude had already been expected. When he arrived, the ritual was brief, unsettling, and filled with instructions. He was warned never to share the secrets of the forest with anyone. He was given a charm that was tied around his waist. He was told what sacrifices had been made on his behalf and what would one day be required in return. Within weeks, everything changed. Money came easily. Opportunities opened without effort. People trusted him without knowing why. Jude moved into a better apartment, dressed better, ate better, and finally sent money home. To the world, he had made it. But this kind of success has a sound only he can hear. At night, Jude began to dream of the forest, of chanting, of hands pulling him backward. He woke up muttering words he did not remember learning. Sometimes he found himself standing outside, barefoot, whispering apologies to no one. Fear drove him home. Back in his village, people celebrated his return, and he, in return, showered them with gifts. Soon after, Jude was seen laughing at nothing. He spoke to unseen visitors, repeated fragments of the ritual under his breath, over and over, as if trying to undo it with memory alone. His aged parents began to notice his odd behavior, and when they asked him, he'd claim that nothing is wrong. After a year, his condition worsened, and many began to see him in odd places like the market, the stream, inside deep forests. And to make it worse, he would often wear rough and torn clothes. To make matters worse, his elder sister, on her way back to the market, had an accident while driving Jude's car, and all his money was used in her treatment, but she unfortunately died. This was when everyone began to whisper that he must have done money rituals, and it had backfired on him.